Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here, and today I'm bringing you a subscriber gameplay analysis video. And today's subscriber is called Anthony. Now, Anthony is a long time subscriber. Even since Black Ops 3, he was here supporting the channel, sharing the videos and liking the videos, commenting, generally supporting the videos and being positive. Very loyal subscriber, and I really appreciate that. Now, you saw his opening rush. He keg glitched right behind the box like what I did. He didn't see anyone coming through that long hallway, so he looked to the left and he destroyed two enemies just like that, and he gets wrecked as well. Now watch his spot. He goes straight onto the prone position, which is the correct thing to do. However, he put a few shots into the enemy, but he missed a few shots as well. But he did the correct thing there to go prone. He was weak and he preempted the strike. However, he had no support from his teammates. Now, the last subscriber gameplay analysis video was done on the same map by a 2.4 plus KD player. Now, Anthony himself is a 1 plus KD player who plays predominantly solo, and it's going to be very interesting in particular because we can compare a 2 plus KD player to someone who's a 1 plus KD player and see how much different it can be. Now, Anthony is almost using the epic K-Bass setup that I posted. The only thing he's using differently is he's using stock instead of rifled barrel, but you can see straight off the bat he is not really strafing, he's not really making use or taking advantage of the stock attachment, so he just has it there but he's not using it. And the first time I watched this gameplay, I could tell straight away this guy's not a 1 KD player. He is close to a 1.8 1.9 KD player if he fixes a few things and then improve, and then he can get to that other level 2 plus KD. So he's pushing down this tunnel, but he's not pre-aiming anything. Look at that, just jumped straight up, not pre-aiming anything. Look, straight through the door, no pre-aiming, nothing. He makes good use of the elevation there to kill that guy, and he destroys this guy. But you see, he's not pre-aiming, he's just running through the doorways, and a lot of 1 KD players do that. Look, straight through the doorways, no checking it, nothing, not checking the corners, nothing. His reaction time is very good though, and he knows that, and he's taking advantage of it. That's why he's going head on and it's destroying them with just pure reaction time. So he has the raw abilities, he has the talent, but he just needs to harness it. He just needs to develop the gun skill. And look at this situation, he just runs straight through. Depends on reaction time, but he gets destroyed there. You really can't depend on your reaction time only, because this game, especially with latency and lag comp, you really can't trust your reaction time only. And the good players know this, that's why they develop their gun skill and their techniques. So in most multiplayer online first person shooters, you can't just rely on your reaction time. A good player will take advantage of a player just bull rushing and depending on that reaction time only. This guy definitely has potential, but he needs to develop that gun skill. He needs to take himself to that other level, have that confidence to take himself to that other level. So he's pushing down this wall run. He's following his teammate there. Let's see if he pre-aims. He's not pre-aiming nothing, but he's checking what's ahead of him, which is good. And look at that, he backs away, he shoots the guy. Good aim, good accuracy. But you see he's not really using stock again. He's not really strafing aggressively. Also notice he's not really checking corners. He's just running straight ahead. And he's not really checking to the sides and using his peripheral vision. And look at this scenario. He just faces the enemy head on, relying on his reaction time again and his aim. I bet I can turn this guy into a beast within a week if I teach him how to develop his gun skill. He's absolutely mowing down the enemy's head on. So look at this, he's pushing forward straight away. He's not looking to the left. You see that? He's just going straight ahead. His mind is occupied. He's focused on one thing, and that's just destroying what's in front of him. Now let's look at this scenario. He's pushing down this hallway, no pre-aiming anything. Look, he turns around, destroys that guy, reloads, but look again, turn around, and he can't get him. So you can see he really needs to work on developing himself and that gun skill. He could have drop shot the guy, he could have jump shot the guy, but he just turned and tried to mow him down. Now he's pushing through this doorway. Any pre-aiming? No. Doesn't look to the left, he just runs straight ahead. He's seeing the minimap though, he's looking at the minimap, he's seeing the red dots, and he's going straight towards them. And what does he do? He destroys this guy, nicely done. He goes and kills him as well, nice. He turns around, checking his 6, very good, and now he's pushing back here. And it seems like his hand slipped on that melee button, so that was unfortunate, but that happens at times. Alright, so he's pushing down this hallway again, but look at that, he's not really utilizing the thrusters. I would have been wall running there and then jumped around over to this side, and I could have easily killed this opponent. You can tell he's a boots on the ground player because he's not really utilizing the thruster system, and he pre-fired that guy, which is really good. That is excellent. You almost never see the below 3 KD players pre-firing like that, so that was really good. Well done. Now he moves over to this position, his perception is going off, he doesn't know where the enemy is. So of course what he needs to do is just slow it down a little. He has the skill, he can destroy the enemies if he wants to, but he just needs to slow it down a little, think a little, and be a little more methodical. So now he respawns, he's pushing down here, he's turning left, he's pre-aiming, but a bit too long though, look at that, a bit too long there, and this is what happens, boom, he gets taken out. So you only have to pre-aim that much. If you don't see anyone after you pre-aim, then pre-aim the other area. Don't just focus on one area. And of course he bull rushes ahead again. You can see the under 2 KD guys, they really don't flank a lot. They just go head on and just look at the minimap and look for the red dots. And look at this scenario, he's seeing the red dot lighten up, but he checks his left. He's not staring at the straight down the hallway too much. He's not focusing on that. And he kills that guy, nicely done. He comes to this area, but look at this. Bull charges again, no pre-aiming, no strafing, nothing. You gotta channel that aggression and turn it into a destructive tool against the enemies. You have to control it. Controlled aggression is very deadly. He's actually a bodybuilder, I believe, so he can beat down zombies in real life, but I wouldn't recommend that. And Anthony is a great guy in real life. He's following me on Twitter, and I do recommend following me on Twitter. I remembered when my PS Plus ran out at a very important time when I had a JB match, and Anthony offered me very kindly to give me his PS Plus gift card for a year, which is very generous, but I did not accept it because I just needed it for one day. But that was so nice of you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm telling you, I have the nicest subscribers on YouTube, no exaggeration. This is the plain honest truth. So now he's pushing away from his teammates, which is good. Don't stick with your teammates too much because you will die. You can't really rely on your teammates. He's seen a death skull. He's pre-aiming, very well done. He sees his teammate to the right. He's pushing down to the left. Pre-aiming this guy. And look, easy kill. Look at that. If you use a discipline, if you follow the procedures, it will work. In that short space of time there, he showed so much promise. He followed everything 100% and it worked out. So if he could keep it up like that, he will be very deadly. Now let's see, he's pushing down here. He's checking the 2 death skulls. He sees his teammate. He's pushing back out. See, he's not trusting his teammate. He melees by accident. He goes straight into phase shift, goes prone and goes behind. He knows where the enemy is and he's pushing down here. Destroys this guy. Nicely done. And look now, his teammates are ahead of him. He needs to turn around though. Leave that guy over there to the teammates. You concentrate on what's behind you. There's many of them back there. You don't need to go back there and kill that enemy. Let them handle that guy. So of course his perception is going off and he's looking for the enemy right now. Let's see if he finds the enemy. He sees the red dot. Which one will he choose? Ahead of him or behind him? He chooses this guy. Nicely done. That was the closest enemy and the other enemy was behind him, which was very deadly, but he was below him. He was on the bottom floor and this guy was on the same floor as him. So he calculated in his mind that if he killed the top floor enemy, he could then push towards his teammates and get that added protection and then regroup and try to find the enemy on the ground floor that was previously behind him. Now look at that again, he's just running straight ahead. He's not really checking the corners, he's not checking what's behind him. You need to flank around properly, you need to navigate the map properly to ensure that nobody will shoot you from the back or from the sides. And look at this, straight up destroys these 2 guys. He's pushing around here. I would have done the same. Recharge your health, you have your teammates around you. When you regain your health, then you push out like this. But of course, look again, he's not really checking. And you see, that's what's killing him. He's not really checking what's going on around him. He's just focused on what's ahead of him and not really pre-aiming the other areas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it very helpful. Thank you for the gameplay, Anthony. Please leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed the video. Please share the videos if you want to see me grow. And do subscribe if you haven't already. More useful and effective videos to come. Take care. Bye.